we're here for another rambling on and pretty colors. I hope that everybody's doing okay. I am a day behind. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. For some strange reason, I cut out most of the drawing on this because uh, I had to meet a 15-minute goal. Little did I know, and could have just done 2 seconds of research, that if I had verified my Google through Google, I wouldn't have to worry about that. So, here we are. Now, I don't know how I came upon drawing this chick. Um, like I've said before, things just come to me sometimes, so I'll just go with it. Uh, I think I was just super hyped to draw that day. I came up with this, and I did another recording on top of it just because I had the energy that day. And if any of you out there happen to have like me have a severe thyroid issue and you're not medicated, uh, you'll understand that sometimes all the energy you have is to get up out of bed and maybe get yourself a snack, or it's really limited. Normal things that wouldn't be a big deal to anybody else are exceptionally draining, and that's okay. I'm working on getting it fixed. So hopefully everything will start to improve. My hand-eye coordination, my general attitude. I do get crabby a lot. I don't know if anybody can tell. I do. I get crabby and agitated, but that's okay. It's part of me. We all have different mental health statuses, I guess you could say. So here I'm deciding that polka dots are really cool. I think we should bring back polka dots. Uh, they brought back like different kinds of patterns and whatnot. I think polka dots need to be the big thing. Like, I'm not saying Cruella de Vil spotted Dalmatian coat, although the furless concept of that would be kind of cool. I like Dalmatians, so I'm not saying I want to skin them and wear them. That's just terrible. I love animals. I am right now joined by Buddy Wigglebottom. Somewhere is the cranky old man cat, Milo, or Meatloaf as I call him. And sitting in the window recharging his batteries because our dog is solar powered is Zero, and Zero is named after the dog in Nightmare Before Christmas, of course, because that's the kind of family we are. They had Zero before me, and I guess I was just the perfect peg to that hole. And I don't know. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat being a mom and having a kiddo, and she's lots and lots of fun. I love hanging out with her. She's funny. She's got jokes. Like, she is a mini of her dad. So they're always, they keep me on my toes, and they are wonderful. There is nothing I wouldn't do for those two giants. And I say giants because that 10-year-old is like almost as tall as me. And I am not a short person. And the big giant's like 6'5". So, okay, so I have a fascination with two colored eyes: purple, which I guess you would call lavender colored eyes, and green. I love the different green tones for eyes. I just think they're gorgeous. Do I know many people with them? Could be. I just really like them. I mean, what I find aesthetically pleasing, the next person might not. It's potato, potato. I think I'm cute, but you may not. We all like different things for different reasons. If you notice, sometimes I do, put in mistakes. I was trying to figure out what to color her hair, and I accidentally colored the whole freaking page. Good job, Cam. So, like I said, all of this is just a big learning experience, and I'm glad that I get to share it with everybody. Um, I'll improve. I do have a little bit of exciting news. There is a Curiosity and Oddity show that comes to Dallas, and I went ahead and threw my name in the hat to be a vendor there. Most of the stuff that you see on here is my very PG work. I also do a lot of like scary adaptations of things because I do love horror. I am a horror junkie, and it just fascinates me. I think it's part of it is the effects that they do because oh my gosh, some of it can make or break a movie. Am I right? If the effects are shoddy and it just it takes away from the movie. But if you can get it to look like, oh my gosh, they really did decapitate that dude. It's a whole big long process, and I think I'm kind of in love with that whole process. That's why I watch Face Off. I love Muppets. I am 40 and I love the Muppets. I also watch Jim Henson's Creature Show, which, hello, if anybody out there can bring that back, that would be so awesome. I'm so excited because I did read a while ago that they are doing, I guess, like a prequel to The Dark Crystal. So, oh, I'm so excited. I love stuff like that, you know. I grew up then. The Black Cauldron, Rescuers, villains were very vile in children's movies back in the day, and now not so much. They kind of sandpapered the edges. They're not as edgy as they were. Let me tell you, the Rescuers, to this day, Medusa creeps me out. I mean, just totally creeps me out, and that's okay, because that's part of what makes me me. All the things that creep me out and freak me out and make me smile, put that in a big old bowl, mix it together, stick it in the oven, bake it, let it cool, frost it, and decorate it, and that would be me. So I'm just happy. I'm learning skin tones on this one. Uh, I really like how this turned out. Uh, she's super duper cute. I always do them with the same nose. Yes, I know. Same kind of eyes. I just really fell in love with how these eyes are shaped. I do simple eyebrows. Mm, sorry about that. That's not gonna get edited. I yawn. I am freaking human, not a bot. So I'm gonna take a drink of soda. And I'm not gonna cut that stuff out because you know what? Oh, that's part of who I am. If you meet me, I yawn all the freaking time. It's terrible. So, I do play around with the different layers. I watch other artists on YouTube so that I can improve my style. You can take someone who does realistic drawings. I do not. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm more like coloring booky, I guess. I don't know what I would call it. I like it. It's me. It's actually improved over the last who knows? As you can see, my little Twitch notification popped up. Uh, so I'm steady evolving, and oh, what would look good here, and what is pleasing to my eye? Because at the end of the day, I want my art to be pleasing to me. I make my art because it makes me happy. It de-stresses me, I guess you could say. Um, for me, doing this is a lot better than any antidepressants. I was on postpartum medication, and that was a no-go. I should have just started painting and drawing. I really should have. That would have made all the difference for me. Now, I'm not saying that will work for everybody. Art therapy isn't for everybody, because there are people that are going to get stressed out by it, like, oh my god, this isn't right. That's okay. You know, you got to find that thing in your life that just, hey, this is fun. I could do this every day. I know some people that crochet, and I do that too, but they crochet like freaking amazing things, and I'm sitting here like, I made a granny square blanket, and they would tell me, oh, you just gotta try. So I'd go and watch, WikiHow and YouTube and all that, and I would learn these amazing stitches, like a seashell, sorry about that, tongue twister, a popcorn, all different kinds of things, and combine them. And it just, you pick up these skills, and then pretty soon people are like, oh my god, how'd you do that? Did you read a pattern? Well, I glanced at the pattern. I kind of winged the pattern until a friend of mine, who's an amazing artist, she's super cool. And I'll tell you tons of stories about her, because she is just an inspiration as far as being a strong woman and doing what you love and what makes you happy. Was just like, hey, this is what this means. This is what this means. And when it clicks, you're just like, how did I not get that before? So it's kind of neat to be on this discovery and journey of what makes you happy. And this, usually I don't do makeup on my drawings, but I was like, you know what? Let me see. She got kind of alabaster-y skin like mine, and she's got purple hair. I got pink hair. Her eyes are a lot cooler than mine. They're like a seafoam green. Let's experiment with some makeup like I've seen in some tutorials, and see if we can't just make this pop a little. So I tied her lipstick in and try to match it with her eyes and everything. I do rely a lot, what you may or may not see is Procreate has two different things when you're selecting your color. You can do the color wheel, basically. It's just that circle. Or you can do like this big square that has all the fade ins, fade outs, and everything. If I'm wondering what colors to group together, please excuse Buddy as he shakes everything and makes noise. As I'm putting all these colors together, I will rely on that color wheel to get complementary colors. And see, as you can see here, that's what I'm doing. I'll have that color wheel up sometimes. Sometimes I'll edit it for time restraints, but now I'll be able to have longer videos. I don't know that I will until I start. I thought I would give it a try. You seen those let's draw my life kind of things? I was thinking about like drawing but telling a story kind of thing, kind of like a storyteller thing. I don't know, but all I know is I'm learning, I'm having fun, I'm liking how all of this is coming around. I think this is beautiful. And I did the 2 videos, and I actually asked a really good friend of mine, Cynner, if you're out there, what's up? Which one should I do? And she picked this one. I trust her opinion, and it was a good job. So, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, join me on social media. I'm always up to talk to anybody, and I hope that you have a good night, and see you on the next one.